Hello, good day everyone. I'm Cheryl T. Amoges, and my topic is all about foundation for science learning. So our objectives for this lesson is discuss the aim of teaching science and describe the progress of learning science from infancy to preschool age, and also to evaluate the different experiences in learning science concepts, and also to create a framework about the equation of a science concepts. So education is the key to the development of the country. So when we say education, it is connected to a teacher. So a teacher has a control on the children's learning. So teacher must dig deeper and substantial foundation in the education of every individual. So science education is the area that deals sharing science content and process with individuals, not necessarily as a part of a community. So the learners could be children, students in college, and even adults. So science education as a field that include work in science content and processes, some social science, and other science teaching methodology. So what are the aims of science teaching? Teaching science, just like the other subjects, it aims in order to fulfill its purpose and to produce scientifically literate learners. So the following are some examples. First is to encourage and enable learners to develop inquiry minds and foster curiosity about science and nature. Second is to develop analytical thinking and creativity in problem solving and learn to make sound judgment in arguments. Third is to appreciate the benefits and acknowledge the limitation of science and its contribution to the development of a technology. So it has been emphasized that one of the aims of teaching science is to enable the learners to learn science in science. So and all children should have a opportunity to become scientifically literate. So in order for this to happen, children must have an exposure and essential experiences of science and inquire and exploration at the early age. So moreover, educators have an agreement that preschool level and primary level is the best venue to foster science as an active enterprise. So young children begin to make their own concepts and develop processes that enables them to apply their newly acquired concepts, expanding existing concept and develop new ones. So with this new concept, they will be able to understand and more complex ideas of the science as well as with their other fields. As early as the infancy stage, science concepts grow and develop. Infants explore the world with their senses. They hear, they smell, touch, taste, and look at their immediate surrounding. So as the children learn to crawl, to stand, and to walk, they are able to discover things around them. So they learn to grasp things, learn about shapes, about time, sequence, and they learn to play. So they feel hungry, they get tired and sleep. So they look, they move, they learn, and they discover things and formulate their own concept and theories. So next is the toddlers. So on the other hand, know to sort things and pile them according to color, shape, size, and use. So they pile blocks until they build a tall structures. So they are free to explore and experiment in order to develop a hand-eye coordination. So it's hone their senses and develop their fine and gross motor skills, which are essential for future learning. So last, as children becomes preschoolers, they continue to explore as they deal with the new situation. So at this time, children learn how to apply basic concepts like collecting and organizing. So performing science activities enable them to learn and practice science process skills. So they use science concept associated with numbers and counting. So learn how to solve problems and do things independently or collaborate with groups record information, use standard measurement, and do background reading on their own. So next is, how are science concepts acquired? So science concepts are acquired by children through their active involvement with their environment. So as they explore their surrounding, they actively construct their own knowledge. Specific learning experience can be characterized as naturalistic, informal, and structured experiences. So first, in naturalistic experience, it is an activity spontaneously initiated by children as they go about their daily lives. So in naturalistic experience, the learners interact directly with the materials in the environment. So even without the intervention of an adult, a child can discover new ideas on his own. So intervention may only take place if there is an obvious need of help of a child. So overall, in naturalistic experience, the child control his or her own activity. So informal experiences is to aid the child quiz to achieve the goal at a particular time. So overall, an informal experiences is the child chooses the activities and action, but there is a tendency for the adults to intervene at some point. So it is. Last is the structured learning experiences. So pre-planned lesson or activities are considered structured experiences. Adults, particularly the teachers, prepare appropriate activities in the line with the objectives. So in the presentation of the lesson, in this learning experience, everything must be planned from the initial activity until the last activity to be executed. An adult, particularly the teacher, should come up with a learning design and plans that are tailored to the personality and capabilities of the children to be taught. So overall, structured experience is the adults are the one who choose the experience for the child and provide the direction to the action of a child. So it must be remembered that there are any variation in learning styles among groups of children and among different culture of a groups. So that's